What's going on, y'all? How you doing? It's Larry. Listen, I got a story, man. It's gonna make great sense to you too. My daddy passed in 2017. It was in June, late June 2017. Probably about 6, 7 months later, we had a storm that hit Atlanta on the east side of Atlanta where I lived. That we didn't have power. Power was out for a few days, etc. We were okay because we had a generator. I've always felt like preparedness is part of manhood. Being prepared, in my opinion, that's what men should do because at the end of the day, your family, sir, is your responsibility. God has given you children, a wife, etc., and they all trusting on you, and being prepared and taking care of them, even in tragedy, is your responsibility. So my father passed away. We had the snowstorm. I couldn't reach my stepmother. When I finally was able to reach her a couple of days later because the roads were bad, etc., she told me, I said, well, how did you do? She said, we did fine. I said, what happened? She said, we were out power without power just like everybody else, but we used that wood that your daddy had been chopping up all those years in the garage. See, because my daddy was prepared, even in his death, his presence was still felt. We have a mandate. They say when you fail to plan, that means you're actually planning to fail. Today, my encouragement for all you brothers is this. Listen, instead of spending them extra dollars on going out to eat or spending them extra dollars on a football game, basketball game, or the fight that come on the TV, the shoes, the clothes, the things that we tend to get ourselves entangled in this world, you need to build yourself a supply of something that can take care of your family even in tragedy. We're watching it from afar, meaning that you cut on the TV and you see a flood that's happening 200 miles away from you, so you don't feel it. Last year we went through Helene. We were out of power for 7 days. And by the grace of God, I've always had that spirit of preparedness within me. So we got generators. We got an outdoor cook set. So we was able to cook. We were able to take baths. We were able to have power. My grandmother was fine. But I can only imagine how I would have felt as a man if all of us were sitting here without power. If I was looking at my grandmother without power. If I was looking at my wife without power, without a way to eat, our food going bad in the freezer, I can only imagine the failure you will feel as a man in that point. So today, listen, spend your money wisely, sir. Stop wasting your money on fun and spend your money on preparedness. Get yourself ready for situations that may come. I invest in these things, the big ones. I want to be able to live a month off of it if we have to. You understand? One thing I realize is when tragedy strikes, power services and water services and all that stuff go out, we as a people are at the bottom of the list of when things are going to get put back on. They're going to take care of the hospitals. They're going to take care of the nursing homes, the police departments. They're going to take care of all these what they call critical services first. Then, after a few days or weeks, they'll get you back online. But up until then, you're going to have to either celebrate your preparedness with your family and gonna say, boy, I'm so grateful, and we got to ration out this gas, etc. Or you're going to be sitting there like a man, like as a man, looking at your children and your wife. Y'all cold, or y'all hot, or y'all hungry. Because when times were good, you didn't prepare. Get your house in order, brother. It's Larry, man. Peace.